let's get started. Come down onto your mat. So this morning's class is just a really short 20 minutes to get your body moving this morning, shift out any sludge maybe from last night, and just help you shift up your energy. So let's start by coming down onto our backs. I want you to think about the back of your shoulder blades being soft, the back of your neck being long, and your sacrum resting heavily into the mat. Let's just take a moment to close down our eyes and tune into our bodies. Start to breathe into your belly. On your inhale, feel your belly rise. Exhale, feel it soften. Inhale, feel the belly rise. Your whole body's taking up space. Exhaling, soften. Take a moment as you lie here just to tune into your body this morning. Notice whether you're feeling any tightness, any tension. And if you are, just send your breath to those areas and just allow your breath to move it away. Imagine the breath is just breaking down that tension and pushing it away. Then just take a moment to tune into your mind. Notice how that feels this morning, whether it's busy, still, calm, anxious. Just observe how it feels and then try and pop any unwanted thoughts. I like to pop them on a cloud and just imagine that cloud is just floating past your eyes, taking those unwanted thoughts with it. I'll still be there later, but for now just allow yourself this opportunity to connect your mind and body on the mat. Last breath here. And then we're going to start by taking our hands to our thighs and slowly peel your bum off the mat. Give your glutes a prod, give them a tap. You want to make sure they're firing. Take your hands to your two front hip points, middle finger to pubic bone, thumb to belly button. This will create a diamond shape, and I want you to imagine that all of the energy is drawing in towards the middle of that diamond. Your hips, knees, ankles, big toes are in a nice alignment. They're not spread too wide or too close. And from here, we're going to slowly start to take one knee over our hip, place our foot down and lift another. So you're loading one butt cheek. You're loading the opposite glute to the leg that you're lifting. You can either have your elbows on the mat or you can lift them off the mat. So if you take them off the mat, you're going to need way more stability through your core to hold you stable and stop you rocking. And it'll put a lot more demand in your bum. Maybe try both and notice it. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Nice. One more each side. Good. Then we're going to take our right hand to the sky, stop the walking and just start to slowly lift and lower, pulsing through our glutes. Pull your right hand back with your left hand. Open up the thumb, open up the fingers. If you work a lot at a desk, this is a lovely stretch. Again, our hands and our wrists get really tight, so this is a really nice way to open it. Pull the left hand back with the right fingers. Again, really spreading those hands so you've got it like a big five shape, star shape. You're not sort of having your hands close and stuck together. Good. Release the hands, start to circle in your wrist joints. You've made little fists. Take your thumbs to the outside of your fingers this time and then pop your thumb inside your fingers and keep circling. Again, go both ways, just mobilizing through that wrist. Good. Shake off your fingers like you've got something sticky on them and then slowly roll down to the mat, upper back, middle back, lower back, all the way down to the floor. We're going to move on to our abdominals. So interlace your hands behind your head, elbows frame your face. Let's take our knees over our hips. You're rooting down again into that sacrum. We're not rolling back so that our back pushes into the mat. We want a little gap at the base of our spine. Good. Inhale here, exhale lift. Breathing out through pursed lips. Pull the whole front line of the body down and back towards the mat. Inhale, slowly come down. Exhale, we lift. Extend the left leg 70 degrees. Really reach through that foot, through that heel or the toe, extending out of that hip joint. Rebend the knee. Inhale, slowly come down. Exhale, we lift. Right leg extends. Really reach again. Siphoning that energy out of the bottom of your foot. Rebend the knee. Inhale, come down. Exhale, we lift. Left leg extends. We're going to twist 2 inches to the right. I'm not tipping and falling onto my right shoulder. I'm staying off my right shoulder and literally twisting. Hold it here. Back to center, rebend the knee. Inhale, come down. Try and stay with me with these holds. Exhale, we lift. Right leg extends. Twist to the left, 2 inches. See, I'm staying off this left shoulder. I'm not collapsing onto the mat. Good. Back to center, rebend the knee. Inhale, come down. We've got 1 more each side. Exhale, we lift. Left leg extends. Twist to the right. Hold it here. Pull the front side of the body in. Then we swap the legs. Keep the twist onto the right. Good. Back to center, rebend the knee. Inhale, come down. Great work. Last one. Exhale, we lift. Right leg extends. Twist to the left. Hold it here. Pull the front side of the body in. Swap the legs. Nice work. Great job, guys. Rebend the knee back to center. Inhale, come down. Good work. Just roll those knees round your sacrum. So massaging the sacrum, then roll on your back. Come up to boat. Hold boat. Lengthen the spine. Roll slowly back. Find your balance. Use your abdominals. Use your hip flexors. Roll back. Last time. Come up. Hold. Find that balance. Nice work. Feet down. Come on over onto all fours. Good. We're going to work in our hips. Again, if we sit at a desk a lot, we often get real sticky in our hips. So take your left leg out to the side. And you're just going to root through your hands. Make sure you're not rounding in your back and pushing your shoulders apart or sinking in the middle, okay? So we're in a nice neutral position. Neck's not dropped forwards either. And just shift forwards and backwards, pushing into this left foot. Breathing and keeping this spine in alignment. So think about the back of the neck, the shoulder blades, and the sacrum all holding together. You're gently, softly pulling up these low abdominals, holding tone in the abdominal cavity. Nice. From here, take the left arm to the sky, thread it behind the right arm reaches away. Push the back of that left arm into the floor. Breathe here. This is a lovely stretch. Big breaths into your back ribs. Right hand comes back. Left hand comes back, bring the left leg in, let's swap sides, right leg out to the side. Again, get your position so that you're not sinking or pushing, and then we just slowly rock forwards and back. Push into that right foot. Again, hold steady through your torso, keep your body in a neutral alignment. Nice work. A lot of what I do is very postural focused. So it's important to work on keeping that neutral spine. Good. Pause here, right arm to the sky, thread it behind the left arm. Left arm comes forwards, pushing into the mat, and the whole of the back of the right arm is pushing into the mat. This can feel a bit strange if you're not used to it or if you're tight, but it's a lovely place to stretch. Breathe again into those back ribs. Bring the left hand back, right hand comes back, bring the legs in. We're going to come down into dolphin. It's one of my favourite poses. Interlace your hands, push your forearms into your mat, release your neck, tuck your toes, lift your bum up and back to the sky. Think about siphoning all the energy up into the pelvis. Take the left leg behind you, bring the left heel to the bum and circle in that hip joint. Make sure you're not rounding forwards and collapsing in your spine. you're lifting up and out of the mat. And if it feels too much to take one foot off the floor, sorry, go the other way in that hip, so you've got 3 circles one way, 3 circles the other way. You can just hold dolphin here if it feels too much to take offload a leg. Right leg, right heel to bum, and then use your knee. Imagine you're drawing a circle. Imagine you've got a paintbrush on the end of that right knee, and you're drawing a circle 3 times one way with a knee, 3 times the other way. It should feel yummy in your hips. Bring your knees down, push your little finger into the floor, come to a brief child's pose, pause, and just feel the breath into that back body. From here, we're going to bring our elbows to our knees, and I want you to think about pulling your knees into your elbows as you pull your chest forwards, and then round to release, pushing your forearms into the mat like you're trying to do a mini cat-cow. Pull your chest through, round in your back, pushing into the floor. Pull your chest through again, round into the back, last time, and then slowly come up to the top of the mat. If you've got blocks, take some blocks, root down through the floor. So this is where our blocks come in handy. Props are amazing and really important, actually. A lot of people think that they make it easier, but actually they're helping you get the better form, and better form is what we want, always. Soft knees, arms forwards and up. Hinge from the hips, bum goes back, lengthen the spine. See, I'm hinging here, I'm not rolling over the top of my pelvis. Hands to the mat, left foot steps back, lower the left knee, untuck the top of the foot. Arms reach forwards and up. Really reach through those fingers as you push through that left shin. Squeeze this left butt cheek. Good. Should feel yummy. Hands to the mat. Step back for plank. If you want to be in half plank, you can lower your knees. Think about zipping up the whole front line of the body. Watch the neck doesn't drop forwards. Lower the knees, lower with control. Watch the heads of the shoulders. I'm not diving forwards. Good. Energetically pull the hands towards the feet. Squeeze the glutes. Baby cobra. Neck is long. I'm not jutting my chin out forwards. So the eye line is towards the top of my mat. Release, tuck the toes, lift up and back, down dog. Walk the feet in, give them a little pedal. It should feel yum. Left leg goes back. Hug that left thigh to the chest. Really pull. Step it all the way forwards. Try and keep your hands down as you step the foot forwards. Release the back toe. Push through that right shin. Arms reach forwards and out. Really reach through those fingertips. Again, squeeze that right glute. Watch the front ribs aren't sinking forward, so you're holding your torso. Good. Hands to the top of the mat. Back foot steps in. Lengthen the spine. Come up to stand. Soft knees again. Arms forwards and up. Hinge from the hips. Bum goes back. Lengthen the spine. Plant the hands. Right foot steps back. Lower the right knee. This time the back toe stays tucked. We're going to roll our shoulders. They might feel a little clicky and clunky, but it should feel yummy. Again, pull each shoulder back. A lot of the time I see a really, like a sort of, someone can't even pull it back. So really lift and pull each shoulder back. Good. Slowly rolling. Hands to the mat, step back, plank. Set the shoulders, squeeze the glutes. Think about zipping the front line of the body again, dialing those hands out. Lower the knees, lower with control. This time, wide arm baby cobra. Push your little fingers into the floor, off the edge of the mat, elbows up to the sky, squeeze the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, pull the chest through. Lengthen the back of the neck, squeeze the bum. Release, frame the shoulders, tuck the toes, lift up and back, down dog. Pedal those feet out again. Again, watch your down dog. I'm not straightening my legs and sinking towards my thighs. I'm pushing up and out of the mat. I'm very connected. We don't want to be sinking. Right leg goes long. Reach through those toes, hug that right thigh towards the chest as you step it all the way towards the top of the mat. Lower the back knee, nice. We're going to roll those shoulders again. Keep squeezing that left glute, pushing through those back toes. Again, our toes get super stuck in our shoes. Good. Hands to the top of the mat, back foot steps in, lengthen the spine, come up to stand. It is warm this morning, but hopefully you're all doing okay. Soft knees, arms forwards and up. Hinge from the hips, bum goes back, plant the hands. Left foot steps back, lower the left knee. You're going to swivel that lower left leg off to the right edge of the mat. You're going to take a block if you've got one and bring it onto your inside of your right foot. Left arm reaches to the sky. Drop the neck down to the right. Really reach that arm diagonally away from you to about 10 o'clock. Good. Bring the leg back to center, left hand down, right arm reaches up. Good. Keep breathing. From here we lift the back knee, rotate to the left of the mat, side lunge. Think about length in the spine. So if I show you side on, we're hinging back and then moving. I'm not pushing my knees over my toes. And I'm slurping my low belly up and the neck and spine is in a nice alignment again. Good. Rotate back to the top of the mat. Back foot steps in. Slowly come up to stand. Let's do the other side. Soft knees, arms forwards and up. Reach through your fingers, hinge from your hips, send your bum back, plant your hands, right foot steps back, lower the right knee. Back toe stays tucked as you swivel it out to the left side of the mat. Bring your left hand down inside your left foot, right arm reaches, drop the neck down to the left. Again, you're reaching diagonally to about 2 o'clock. If you need more height, come onto the left height setting, or you can even bring your left forearm to your thigh. Keep the glutes engaged, good. Bring the leg back round, right hand to the mat, left arm reaches, open up here. Pull that right shoulder away from the ear, you're setting it in neutral still. Good, lift the back knee, rotate to the right of the mat, side lunge again. Show you front on. Think about length in the spine and sitting back into those glutes. Good. Nice. From here, we rotate back to the top of the mat. Just have a little wiggle out. Cross the right foot behind, left foot behind the right. Arms lift up. Side bend over to the right. So your right hand takes your left wrist. Breathe into these left side ribs. Feel your lungs expanding into your ribs. Back through center. Right foot behind the left foot. Left hand takes right wrist and breathe. Good, really breathe into that right side body. Should feel yummy. One more time each side. Left behind right. Breathe into the left side body as you pull that wrist to the right. Back through center. Cross the feet. Right behind left. Breathe over to the left. Back through center. Arms come forward. Slowly lower with control. Down to the mat. Think about bringing your feet towards your bum, grow long through the spine. Arms out in front. I'm using my hip flexors and my abdominals here. Chin to chest, we're going to slowly roll back for a count of 10, 9, 8. Keep pulling everything into the middle of that imaginary diamond. The one we created at the beginning. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Let your legs go, let your arms go. Take a moment to take a breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth, audible sigh. And just allow yourself to melt. Muscle by muscle, bone by bone, into the earth beneath you. Taking a moment to notice how your body feels now compared to how it did at the beginning of the practice. Notice any tingling, any pulsing, any sensations. My body feels alive with energy, warm, and I can just feel the flow of energy as it feels like electrically moving around my body, Just be the observer of your own body. Let your breath slowly flow in and flow out. Belly rising, belly falling. Take one hand to your heart space, one hand to your belly. I want you to take a moment to think of something that you're grateful for this morning. It can be absolutely anything. I am grateful for the cup of tea and time to read my book that I had this morning. It's incredibly peaceful and nourishing. Repeat that to yourself, whatever your gratitude is this morning, over and over, feeling it into every single cell. When you're ready, slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, circle your wrists and your ankles, giving them one last little bit of love. Go both ways. Reach those arms long over your head. Inhale here. Exhale, draw your knees to your chest. Give yourself a huge hug. Rolling up to seated, legs softly crossed, eyes softly closed. Grow long through the spine, hands to heart center. Soften your head towards your fingertips. Take a moment to thank yourself for turning up, for prioritizing you this morning, and giving your mind and body this space just to move, breathe, and be. Turning the corners of your lips into a smile, lifting your head and opening your eyes. Thank you all for practicing with me this morning. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.